In 1923, Azad became the Congress president and declared,
हमें हिंदुस्तान में न किसी हिंदू संगठन की जरूरत है न मुस्लिम संगठन की। हमें सिर्फ एक संगठन की जरूरत है और वो है इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस।
In Quayle Faisal, Azad exhorted the Muslims to merge the Khilafat and India's freedom movement into one. Fight for the freedom of Turkey, yes, but why not for India's own freedom, he asked. From 1923, the life story of Abul Kalam Azad merged with the story of India's struggle for freedom. In 1939, the world was engulfed in the Second World War. Azad was the Congress president. India's freedom movement gained momentum. When the Cripps mission came in 1942, India offered to cooperate with Britain in her fight against fascism, only on the promise of full freedom at the end of the war. The Cripps mission failed. On the 9th of August 1942, the Indian National Congress met under Azad's presidentship and passed the Quit India resolution. All the national leaders were arrested. A reign of terror was let loose on unarmed Indians. While in Ahmednagar Fort jail, Azad wrote a preface to the Tarjumanul Quran and a series of letters later compiled as Gubare-Khatir, a gem of Urdu literature. Here, in jail, he received the sad news of his wife's death in Calcutta. After 3 years in Ahmednagar jail, Azad returned home. From Hara, he drove straight to Maniktala, where his wife, Zulekha Begum, was laid to rest. Zulekha, who sacrificed her family life for India's freedom struggle. In 1946, the cabinet mission came to negotiate terms of Indian independence. Azad, the apostle of freedom with unity, clarified India's stand. No division was his rigid demand as the president of the Indian National Congress. The statesman in Azad convinced the mission of the inevitability of unity with Purna Swaraj, and the cabinet mission declared, Pakistan is neither practicable nor just. The cabinet mission came out with a proposal for the establishment of a 3-tier federal government with a united center, 3 groups of provinces, and the provinces as its constituent units. The mission accepted Azad's view that the majority of subjects be treated at the provincial level. The cabinet mission's plan was accepted by the Congress and the Muslim League. Azad called this a glorious event in the history of the freedom movement in India. Maulana Azad invited Jawaharlal Nehru to take over as president of the Congress, since Azad felt that India was on the threshold of freedom and his life's mission fulfilled. The attitude of the Muslim League resulted in the division of India into two nations. Maulana Azad's dream lay shattered. August 1947, India became independent. As a result of partition, millions became homeless. In one of the greatest migrations in human history, over 10 million refugees moved into India. In the first cabinet of independent India, Azad became the Minister of Education. His historic speech at Jama Masjid in 1948.
The partition of India was fundamentally wrong. The rising tide of suffering today is the direct result of the misguided leadership of the Muslim League and the colossal blunders committed by it. Dear friends, you must change yourself radically. Come, let us take the pledge that this country is ours.
वो यकीनन मुस्लिम लीग की गलत क़ियादत की फाश गलतियों का बदीही नतीजा है। अजीजों, अपने अंदर एक बुनियादी तब्दीली पैदा करो। आओ अहद करो कि यह मुल्क हमारा है, हम इसी के लिए हैं और इसकी तकदीर के बुनियादी फैसले हमारी आवाज के बगैर अधूरे ही रहेंगे।
As Minister of Education, Maulana Azad assumed the heavy responsibility of raising the standard of literacy, modernization of education, establishment of science and technology to meet the demand of India's industrial and rural development. Maulana Azad declared open the National Library in Calcutta, a storehouse of knowledge, a place of learning. Schools and colleges do not put us in the home of knowledge. They bring us only to the door. It is then up to us to take advantage of a library service which is not only a source of history but provides readers truthful information about conditions in the country and the real needs of our people.
वो दरअसल कुतुबखाने से मकसूद यह है, कुतुबखाने के सर्विस से मकसूद यह है कि एक मुल्क को उसकी हालत और जरूरत के मुताबिक और किताबों के जो पढ़ने वाले हैं उनकी हालत के मुताबिक जिस तरह का लिटरेचर, जिस तरह की किताबें चाहिए.
As Free India's first education minister, Azad established the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, now housed in Azad Bhavan. He encouraged cultural exchanges, particularly amongst countries of Asia and Africa. He provided facilities for students from developing countries to receive education in Indian universities, for he believed that India should give her best to the world and assimilate what is good in other cultures. The last 30 pages of Maulana Azad's autobiography, India Wins Freedom, are kept in safe custody here. The contents of these pages will become known only in 1988, that is, 30 years after his death, in deference to his wishes. A doyen of India's composite culture, the apostle of Hindu-Muslim unity, Muhyiddin Ahmad Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, passed away on 22nd February 1958. A giant among intellectuals and a great statesman, Azad gave all he had to the nation. He died homeless, penniless. He had said,
मेरी जिंदगी का सारा मातम यह है कि इस अहद और महल का आदमी न था, मगर इसके हवाले कर दिया गया।
On his death, Dr. Rajendra Prasad said, Maulana Azad has abandoned the mortal coil, but his spirit will continue to inspire us and others yet unborn. May we prove worthy of this great heritage.